We are in Keilor East at Brimside Anglican Church, where there is a beehive in this double-sided wall. It's panelled on both sides of the wall, and it looks relatively large. It actually goes across further to the right, but I'm hoping if I can, I'm going to just get this one panel out. But if Queen runs, I'm going to have to take the second panel, but we'll see. Okay, so that's the panel, and there's part of the hive. I will need to take both panels off, unfortunately, but yeah, very strong, very beautiful hive. There's too many bees in this hive for me to cut it out then vacuum, so I'm vacuuming from the get-go. So I'll work on the bottom like a piece I've cut out first, clean that up, and then we'll get the next piece out, and then we'll work on the whole hive. I cleaned up the first piece, so I've now got the second piece out, and as you can see, it's a very big hive. So there we go, we'll be here for a while. We've done the boards that were down there, they're over there now, and now it's a matter of cutting out what's here. I've cut out some honey already for the church, and so now I'll keep cutting honey just because that's got less bees on it, clear all that up, and then I can finish with the dry stuff. Because of the way the hive is designed, I had to start taking off the front layers before doing the honey layers, even though I wanted to do the honey first and leave the easier bit towards the end. But anyway, it's quite a weirdly shaped hive. It curves inwards at the middle, so then it has these two wings. So the direction all the bees travel once I get the front off will confirm which section the queen's in. I've obviously got the middle out, and you can see almost all the bees have migrated to the left half, so that's where the queen is. Yep, there's some brood there. I've only just cut the last piece of brood out, so it's not the brood that moved the bees. We have 6 frames already of brood, and I should be able to get 2 more, so make it a full 8 frames. And I'll now just get this honey out just to clean things up a little. There we go, that honey section is out. Just leaves a little bit of brood and honey in the queen. Okay, I just cut that bottom piece of brood out, and we got the queenie. It's quite a big girl. You see her on top middle. There we go, yeah, so really big queen. We're going to leave her just there to entice the bees to leave the hive. So the rest of that's honey. Queen's done her job and pulled the bees to this side of the hive. So I'll bee back all those bees and then get this honey out. There we go. So the entire hive is out now. A lot of robber bees started appearing, and the robber bees are just bees from other hives looking to steal the excess honey or the residual honey, and they behave differently to bees from this hive. So the majority of the bees we're now seeing are robber bees. They've managed to clean up my table too, which had a bit of residual honey on it. So you'll see the bees jam-packed in this box. A few bees on the outside of bees from this hive just returning forages, and you'll see a hive beetle there trying to get in to the hive because it wants to do its breeding cycle as well. All the brood is in that box, and we'll strap that up and take it away as well and unite them at quarantine. But if we find that hive beetle, we will kill it. Anyway, I'll finish this off at quarantine. We are now at the quarantine apiary. It's the only hive here at the quarantine apiary at the moment. All the others have moved on to the next stage. So hey, we will take the top off this, which will have bees flying around everywhere. They'll reorientate to the box anyway, so that we can put the cutout frames on top. And then tomorrow afternoon we'll release the queen, or Wednesday afternoon. We'll see which day's cooler. Now let's see if that stays standing. I've got it balanced on a tree limb. We'll see how we go. It stayed standing. Okie dokies. We'll continue this tomorrow or Wednesday. I have no idea how the prey mantis managed to catch this bee, but it's not something I've seen before. Fascinating. Okay, once again, weird angle, just because of how I've got this braced on a tree. Today, or this morning, we'll be reducing the hive down to 2 boxes and releasing the queen. So let's see how we go here. There we go. Clearly I didn't drop it down to 3, down to 2. There's a slight nectar flow on and the bees are bringing in nectar, so a better plan will be to let them bring in nectar until the end of the flow, then put a queen, move that bottom box back to the top, put a queen excluder in, let the brood hatch out, and they've got all fresh frames in the bottom with a really good honey and nectar source, rather than drop them down to 2 now and then leave them weaker over winter. So we won't be harvesting any of that nectar and honey they're bringing in at the moment, because they'll need it all to maintain their strength and health and start building back up. Anyway, that's all for now.